What do you do if you are skinny fat? We're gonna answer the age-old question today: should I bulk or should I diet? Before I get into this video today, I want to give you an opportunity to get into our free 4-week challenge. We have 4 weeks of free workouts plus accountability. All these workouts, everything is linked up below in the description. Again, it's free. All you have to do is click on the button, take our intake survey, and we will send the PDF with the 4 weeks of free workouts and the accountability group to your email inbox right now. On to today's question. We have many people in the community reach out to us via Instagram DM, which we appreciate. We love the DMs. Keep them coming on Instagram and on all the other social media platforms, email, whatever. However you want to hit us up, keep doing it. And we get a lot of these questions, people asking us, hey, I'm kind of skinny, but I don't have visible abs. I don't have a ton of muscle mass. What do I do? Should I bulk up or should I diet? Should I try to lean out? And we understand that this is a very complicated question because there's so much stuff on the internet telling you that you can get super shredded and also bulk up at the same time. And I gotta tell you right now, it's not true. If you're trying to get really bulky and you're trying to shred up and lose a lot of body fat, you cannot do the two things at the same time. But I am gonna give you a game plan today, and this is partially based off of my subjective opinion. You could do whatever you want, but I'm gonna tell you what I usually recommend to people when they send us Instagram DMs or emails. This is what we usually tell them to do. What we usually tell people to do is start by leaning out, which means that you are going to prioritize losing body fat. It doesn't have anything to do with your workout program. You could still be, lifting weights a few times a week and doing jump rope workouts, but in addition, you need to be eating in a calorie deficit, which means that you're consuming less calories than you're expending, so you're losing body weight. And when you're doing so, you're gonna get to a point where you lean out so much that you now have a visible six-pack. Now, once that visible six-pack or somewhere close to whatever you're happy with, the level of leanness you get to, once you get there, then you can make a decision. You can say to yourself, okay, you know what, I'm actually pretty happy here with the physique I've created. I'm lean, I feel good, I'm confident. Or you may feel that your body's still a little bit frail and you want some more muscle mass. So at that point, you can start to switch your priorities and start to eat in a calorie surplus, which means you're consuming more food and more calories than you're expending, and you're using this to start to put on muscle mass. So you start out, step one is you're going to focus on losing body fat, get to a place where you feel comfortable, where you're as lean as you want to be. And for a lot of people, they've just never been there before. They don't know what their body looks like. So that's why we recommend that. A lot of people ask us, hey, you know what, I feel like I'm skinny fat. Should I be lifting weights and losing body fat at the same time? It's too confusing. Do one thing at a time. First thing, get as lean as you can. Second thing, try to add some mass. Here is the truth. As much as you may have read in past fitness or bodybuilding magazines, to become that person who just looks super roided out, giant, and shredded, that person is not trying to eat in a calorie deficit and a calorie surplus at the same time because, well, that's impossible. They're not trying to gain and lose at the same time. These people go in cycles with their diet. You see, they put on muscle mass by leaning down for a show or some kind of competition they have, and getting to a point where they have visible abs, and then during the off season, that's where they bulk and they put on some muscle mass. So that doesn't mean you have to get fat. You don't have to put a bunch of body fat on, but you do need to probably put on just a little bit of body fat when you're going through that bulking phase, because when you're doing so, you're gonna be eating in calorie surplus. And although you will be putting on muscle, you may put on a little bit of fat as well. This isn't something to stress out about, you guys. Again, everything works in cycles. We even do our own regimen in cycles sometimes. So do what we said earlier. Start off, get lean, get to a point where you're happy with your physique, and then start working on gaining muscle mass. So here's our recommendation for you. The best way to get the results that I'm assuming you're looking for, if you're someone who is, would consider yourself to be skinny fat, then I would recommend starting by getting yourself in a calorie deficit right now. We have a calculator in the description below. We have other videos on this channel I'll link to you right now talking about how to use that calculator. And so get yourself in a calorie deficit so you start losing body fat immediately. But simultaneously, while you're doing that part of the nutrition, I also want you to start lifting weights so you can start to tone your muscles, start to get your muscles used to lifting weights, and you may actually build some muscle mass. You may be able to, not a ton, but you may be able to gain a little bit. And then when you get to a point where you're as lean as you want to be and you transition over, you can start hitting the weights even harder, 3 to 5 times a week. Really only need 3 times, but if you love the weight room, you can hit it 5 times. also working in the jump rope workouts and eating in a calorie surplus. So all those gains that you're getting in the gym will come to fruition in your physical body because you're combining the weightlifting with the calorie surplus eating, which means your body is gonna put on muscle mass. Last thing, guys, results take time. If you want to lean out, and I don't know where you're starting from right now, but be realistic about it. It may take time. It may take weeks, months, or even years to get as lean as you want to be. And once you get there, it may take more weeks, months, or years to get the muscle mass that you want. You may have a vision in your mind of the body that you want. Be patient, enjoy the process, move your body in ways that you enjoy. We always talk about jump rope on this channel because we have a lot of fun with jump rope. That's the way we like to move our body. So in conclusion, if you want to try out some of our workouts, I'll throw them on the screen right now. If this video was helpful for you, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll continue making videos to help you jump rope, get lean, have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, this has been Brandon Epstein from Zen Do Fitness. Thanks for watching and do the thing.